Adding us to the screen.
That's it. I remember now. I couldn't remember what I was doing. Oh, you see. And then if I do that, that's it. Oh, there we go.
That's quick, isn't it?
It was like, look at that. Bish bash bosh. Did I put the comments on? Yes, I did.
You did.
And now we wait.
Yeah.
We wait the arrival of our guests for this evening. Good two. Good evening, number one and number two.
You'll be pleased to know we don't know who you are.
We don't. And good clue. You know.
Please say hello in the comments. Welcome to the SGC.
I could give us a heart over on YouTube.
Well, that's very
Because
nice.
I'm nice like that.
Yeah, let's do it so I can see it as well.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I can't read that.
No. Yeah, so good evening. And welcome to another evening of readings. Perhaps a spiritual conversation or two.
Yep.
Depends how the evening goes. Just so you're aware, we are live streaming simultaneously to Facebook and to YouTube. I know some people do find YouTube a lot better, a lot quicker, a lot easier to watch us on. So if you would like to join us over there, we are the SGC, Spiritual Guidance Centre. We're quite easy to find because we've got the same logo, so it's not too confusing. Or you can come out of the live stream on Facebook and just scroll down a bit and you'll find a direct link there.
Well, that's the officey bit done.
That's the officey bit. That's the admin bit done. Over to you.
Tick, eh?
So if you are there, please do say hi, hello. You know this is an interactive show. We like to engage in a conversation.
We love you to engage in
just even the basics, just to say hi.
Yes, who's going to get the ball rolling? Just say hi to us. We will say hi back, by the way.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
Yeah.
If you're waiting for a message, you'll be waiting a while because we need to engage with you.
Yes.
If you want a conversation with us, please do so. Say so. Start a conversation if you wish. If you've got any queries, questions, thoughts, ideas, anything. Within reason, obviously.
Yeah, keep it spiritual.
Yeah, that's the aim of the theme, isn't it, really?
Basically.
And we will do our best to accommodate. Until then, we will maybe start. Oh, I know what I was going to say to you.
Oh, go on.
Oh, you sound like you're going to go first then.
No.
Okay.
Go on.
It's bonfire, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's November 5th. So, I don't think you'll hear any fireworks outside from us, but, you might do. We heard some earlier, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
There was
some
something
noises
going off somewhere, so, yeah.
Yeah, and they might even be out watching the rockets go off wherever they are in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a UK thing. I think we had this
is it
chat.
just us?
Yeah.
We
were talking
Guy
to Buddy about it the other week.
Yeah, I remember now, yeah. You know what my memory's like.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We discovered it was, that's okay, Susan.
That's right. Oh, tonight I'm Susan. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be Frank, you could be Susan.
Listen, be frank with me. Tell me the truth. Oh, dear. And it's not raining as well, so that's always a bonus.
No.
People usually go out.
It was actually really nice today. It was so mild. It was unbelievably mild today. And then, it did rain. It had a little shower here earlier.
Oh, did it?
So, yeah. It was on my break at work, and there was a little bit of rain. Either on my break or when I was leaving to come home. I can't quite remember now.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a long night, isn't it?
It is, if nobody's saying anything. Is anybody there? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us
see
okay?
us?
See us, yeah.
Anything from anybody?
We're not forcing you to.
Well, we are.
Yeah, we are. That's right.
We are.
I'm taking that back,
We can't sit here and nobody engage, so.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's rather quiet.
Hey, so we have Namira on YouTube, and good evening, Joanne, over on YouTube as well.
Welcome. Thanks
both
for
of
joining
you.
us. Susan, good evening to you.
Namira is, I hope I'm saying, I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right.
Okay.
Namira.
Buddy, good evening.
She's a new subscriber over on YouTube. Good evening, buddy. Hello, Susan.
Finally.
Thank you.
It took a while, didn't it?
It did.
It's like delayed reaction. Then they all kicked in and thought, "Oh, I know."
I don't know what that was. We were just all like hanging fire, and
I reckon they all got together at once. I said, "Right, let's chuck a load of them."
Set your timers.
Yeah.
Hi, it's right, and good evening. Perfect. Thank you. That, or you're just being extra kind. So yeah, welcome everybody.
Yeah.
This is exciting. It's nice to see some new names come and join
I
us.
can barely read those, by the way.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't.
Oh, you can't make
I
them
can't make
bigger.
it bigger. It is what it is.
It's okay.
But you do have your glasses on, so
Well, it won't help if I take them off. I still can't see. So that's no good, is it?
we'll do our best.
Yes. Oh, hello, Dawn.
Oh, hi, Dawn.
Yes.
Can you see it better up there then?
I can see that better than I can see down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It looks like Dawn said 12th of December then, but it's second, isn't it?
Doesn't it, a little bit?
Yeah.
What's happening on 12th of December?
I don't know. Magnifying glasses for you then.
Yeah.
Varifocals.
Or you can just get like just the handheld one.
Monica thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like they're having the
Cluedo.
like, opera.
Opera?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I go every week,
like
you know.
The little binoculars
Yeah.
that they hold when they're watching the
Yes.
opera.
What, with one eye? Is there much going on?
No, it's got two. It's got, yeah. You just
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know what the proper names for them are.
Break up for Christmas. Oh, there you go then.
Ah.
Yeah. See, I told you they looked familiar, didn't it? That looked like 12th of December. Not familiar, but you know, the SEC looked like DEC.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a message. There you go.
It is, yeah.
You need a breakdown. That's what that is.
I need one too.
Anyone too?
I need one too.
Oh, I thought you were going, anyone too? 1, 2,
No.
testing?
No, definitely need a break. Oh, would anybody like a reading?
Yeah. That's the other question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're here for, I suppose. Apart from our delightful conversations and interactions. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's lovely getting so much support. You know.
Yeah.
I reckon they've all gone for a cup of tea again.
I reckon they have. It's a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
a bit slow.
all or nothing, quite literally. Yes.
I blooming. Oh, good job you said that. I blooming well. Yes.
Namira would like a reading.
Was you excuse me, because I'm rubbish with pronunciations.
And we have another new subscriber. Cal?
Can I ask about a connection with myself and
Angelique.
Someone named Robert, please?
Huh?
I'm not entirely sure what you're asking. About a connection with myself.
Can I ask about a connection with myself, Angelique, and someone named Robert?
Are you talking about someone upstairs or someone in this life right now? Because that sounds...
I think they mean this life.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Cal, if you could kind of clarify, like...
Where you're at with that.
Yeah.
I was trying to pronounce
Namira.
Nimira. Okay. Oh, goosebumps.
Oh, my name is Angelique, and his is Robert. He is alive. It is a very layered dynamic. I appreciate it, guys.
We'd appreciate if you gave us a little bit more information about what it is that you're asking and be a little bit more explanatory on your wordings. That would help us loads, because little short messages like that kind of don't really mean a lot to us. And I know that may be a lot to ask, but that's what we're asking. I need to go back to Namira. Namira, I've got goosebumps around you right now. So when I'm feeling goosebumps, it almost feels a little bit like, what's that word? Intrepid. You know, like I feel like I'm stepping out into an unknown area. Are you there, by the way, Namira? Can you just comment in the section so that you know that I'm and we are working with you? Just reply back as quick as you can, please.
Yes, she's there.
Good. So when we're talking to you, Namira, can you just respond back to us, like replying back if we give you information like we just said? So goosebumps are around you. The word intrepid. So I feel there's a little bit of exploring going on around you. Maybe you're diving down a road where you're learning something new or going into an area that is unknown. Do you understand that? Does that sit with you in your environment, your life, what you're going through, what you're thinking, what your thoughts are? I do sense that there is someone around you in, as we would say, in the world of spirit that is working with you. I mean, people call it all sorts of words. We call it world of spirit, heaven, whatever it is that you're wanting to sort of describe as. That's where we're talking about. I feel someone's drawing near to you. There is I want to say a father figure, not necessarily dad, but a father figure. And this gentleman is stepping in as well. Okay. Oh, what's that? There is an R sounding name with you as well. So I know
Namira.
Yeah, but that person.
Carl
has said something about an R. I'm not with you, Carl. I'm with you. I'm with Namira. So I need to talk to you about the R sounding person around you in your life. That could be the beginning of the name. It could be the beginning of the middle name, or a representation of a R sounding around you. They're also giving me as well, thank you, roundabouts. Okay, so roundabouts to me suggest you'll go round and round and round. Yes, I am changing my life. Good. Any change is always positive. It's always good. But roundabouts, I feel like I've been stuck on a roundabout and I've been going round and round and round and around. I can't seem to get off the roundabout. Well, they're talking about, if I was to explain it to you, your exit off that roundabout is coming into your life. Okay. Oh, I have brothers in heaven and okay. Thank you. Again, fatherly figure. That's how it comes across.
I'm picking up on.
But they're explaining to me your exit is coming up. So get yourself ready. Prepare yourself. Do as much as you can to prepare yourself for that exit off that roundabout, because your life is going to go in a different tangent, a different direction to the norm. One in which is you've been asking for changes. You've been asking for a new way forward. This isn't going to be like what you've previously expected, because you put the energy in, you put the thoughts out there. You want something different. You want something new. Life is going to take it to you. Okay, your first reaction in any situation when it comes down to that sort of life experience is going to help. It's going to make you feel like you're going to run for help and go back to the old way of your life and try and reassimilate how your life was. Remember, you asked for change. Change is coming, so you have to do things differently than you previously did in the past. Okay. Oh, that's a lot, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
Yeah, I'll just take a moment, please. Writings are important to you as well. So if you have any journaling to do, anything like writing things down, I feel like I can't sit still at the minute. So I'm agitated. I feel like I'm nervous energy around you, and things are getting a little bit like I need to get moving. I need things to happen. Oh, interesting. Yes, I did ask for change. Yeah, I know you did, because that's what the... Anyway, yeah. It is going to be a change, and it's probably going to be more of a change than you originally anticipated or originally thought it was going to be. You know, you might sit there going, oh, I'd love things for change. I'd like things to change for me. But in actual fact, things will change in a different way that you probably ever experienced or expected to experience. It will come in. Allow it, don't fight it. When you fight it, you're going against the resistance. Therefore, that resistance is going to slow you down, put obstacles in your way. If you go with the flow, things will be a lot easier. Yes, there are going to be obstacles, but those obstacles will come and go a lot more easier because you're with the flow of it rather than fighting against it. Hence why I said, don't go back to your old thinking. Don't go back to the old way of looking at life. Things will change for you. Okay? Anything else? Namira. I do have 2 young children around me. I say young, they're a generation below you. So if it's not your children, it's someone else's children, but there are 2 children. I want to go female, so 2 girls around you. Can you understand that as well? Because they're bringing in two. I'm not saying they're over there, but I'm aware of 2 children. So this could be a psychic link to you as well. So they change the energy up a little bit as well. So I don't know if you've got concerns, worries over 2 younger children or young adults, whatever it is that you want to call them. Thank you, I will journal. Yeah. But they're they are showing me 2 lower generations to you. So you're that generation, they're below you. That's how I see it. Okay. Again, there is writing connected to these 2 as well. So there must be some form of, I don't want to say weirdly training, but I'm not sure if that's the right word. What's the word you're trying to explain? Teaching or something like that. Like there's some sort of exchange here, like we're teaching someone something. That's how it's coming in. So maybe you have been waiting for a change to, I don't know, access something. I don't know.
She says I have 2 boys and a daughter.
Okay, so if you've got a daughter, do you or are you expecting any more? Because there's 2 females around you. I did say it might not just be you, it could be around you in your energy field. So your daughter, another all adults, yes, okay. But they're lower energy from you. This is why I said young adults, children. That's how it comes across. I can't change how that comes in. It's how they're being shown to me. So how you see them, like my mum always turns around to me and says, I'll always be a boy, or along that lines of thought. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm nearly 50. Do you know what I mean? You're always seen in that way in terms of the family. So try and look at a little bit like that in your thoughts.
Oh, she's expecting a granddaughter in January.
So it could be.
Congratulations.
Do you know the sex of that child, or is it like don't say anything yet?
Granddaughter.
Oh, sorry. I didn't read that or hear it. Okay. No. So there's the 2. Okay. So that could be 3rd generation down then. 2nd you, then 3rd down. Okay. What about the reading? There's some sort of teaching thing. Like, are you passing on knowledge to these young generations to you? Because there seems to be this, I'm passing this information down. I'm passing it down to you. Yes, from my daughter. Yeah. Okay. Someone is cooking around you. So someone in spirit is someone who used to cook or get involved with food, but there's this great sense of, I can smell. There's
That's
cooking
literally what I wrote. I can smell spices.
Yeah, there's something happening. I always guide them, as you should do. Yeah, that's what we should be doing. But there's this great sense of familyness around you. Like this deep sense of connection to family, but they're also bringing in a deep warmth connection to family that are associated to food. So food, some families don't do it these days, do they? They don't do it enough where they sit around the table and talk about life and what's happened in your day and all that sort of stuff. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. That's my mum. Oh, okay. Great sense of smell. It's really it hits you right through your nostrils.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, and sweets, like sweet puddings or cakes or something like that. I'm not sure if someone cooks cakes or cooks certain things a certain way, but it's something you have after a main meal, like a pudding or choice or something like that.
So she was a great cook, I think. So it's hiding behind me, and we were a lot together.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, pudding also.
Yeah, because I'm just seeing all these different types of food, and she's like, "I want you to keep doing this. I want you to keep doing that with your family, your generations, your future generations. Pass that down, pass that knowledge down, but not just the knowledge. Pass the connectivity that you have with family. Keep that going. Keep that connection going. That's really important. I hope you understand that. Okay, I'm going to step back now. I'm going to pass you over to Maria. Thank you, Nimiria. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Namira. So a bit like Lee, I instantly was aware of a gentleman in spirit, and this gentleman, well, you might have seen me flinch at the start of this. So this gentleman impressed. It wasn't pleasant, how to say, a heart pain, and so it felt like this gentleman passed of a heart condition. To me, it felt like a heart attack, but very much a heart condition. He was talking to me about a silk scarf. It was very beautiful. And I'm not even sure if this is something that he would have worn himself or whether he's bringing it through because he'd gifted it to somebody. Would you understand that? He's also talking about music being very important. He was almost implying like different musics could change your mood, depending on what it was. That's how much music kind of moves you. It literally changes your mood depending on what you're listening to. Is she still there? Because she hasn't responded to.
Are you still there, Namira? Because Maria's reading for you now. Oh, I don't know. I have to think about it. Okay, well, that's good.
Is that about the scarf? Sorry. Can you just
expand a little bit?
Just add another word so I know what it is that you're not sure about.
Yes, I love music.
Cool. So, yes, I was the same. I could smell spices really strongly. It was the first thing. But there's also like an essence of, I'm not sure if this is like incense sticks that I can smell or essential oils that I'm smelling. But have we lost
No,
Facebook?
she's still there.
No, Facebook. I don't know if we've lost Facebook.
Have we?
We might have done. You're not sure about the gentleman.
Just expand on what you're saying. So
it
really helps us
because
we've got a delay and things like that.
Yeah.
To work out and work through. We should have said that at the beginning, shouldn't we?
We maybe should have done. Yeah. We should.
Hello, Foggy went a knitting.
That's a great name.
What a great name, Foggy. Can we shorten it to Froggy, not Foggy? Froggy, can we just do that with it? Froggy? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
it shakes,
that's okay.
doesn't it?
It's shaking all over the place. Shaking, rattling, and rolling. You're used to having the essential oils. Okay. So I think for me, it's just like an acknowledgement. So, what? Like, I want to go back because when you said the gentleman, are you saying that's who you don't know, or? I just want to be clear because this gentleman came in really strongly.
Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Sorry.
Not Froggy.
Not Froggy. Well, you put a name out there. We're going to call you Froggy. All right, in my word, Foggy, because I can't read very clearly. Yes.
To what?
The gentleman.
Oh, so yes, you don't know the gentleman. You see what I mean? It gets really confusing. Okay, the gentleman that's coming through very much died either from a heart complaint or a heart attack. That was really clear.
Yeah.
Everyone calls me Froggy.
Is that not all there? Oh, no, that's Facebook.
Yeah, YouTube's down here. I don't know if we've lost Facebook, to be honest, because it's got a
apostrophe next to it.
It's got a warning sign next to it, so I'm going to assume we've lost Facebook.
Oh well. That does maybe past last summer.
Is that dad?
I think she meant brother, didn't she? Yeah, is this dad or is this brother? Which one are you sort of saying who it is?
Oh, a friend.
Okay. Right. So you've got a male person around you. See, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's getting a little confusing. I might leave it there in the mirror because, sorry, it just for me it's getting a bit too confusing.
Okay. And this is another prime example of when we're trying to talk and give readings to people that may be new here or listening. Yeah. The emphasis here is to respond to us with more than just a yes, no type of answer.
A friend, yeah, it just...
My dad and brothers all committed suicide. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that.
Okay. Yeah, that's dreadful. So sorry, Namira. I mean, just to put a different spin on this, could what I felt as like a heart attack, that the pain was absolutely stabbing, could this be
associated to the loss?
Associated to the loss,
that Namira
that you've experienced, Namira. I'm wondering in that case.
That would make
because I wasn't feeling that this gentleman was, no offense to your friend, but that wasn't how he was coming across to me.
It wasn't a friend connection. It was more of a family connection.
It was definitely more of a family connection. But I am just wondering, is that what they were impressing on me?
I would think without a doubt.
The heartache, that pain
Namira
of
losing.
Those so close to you.
Very, very sad, isn't it, when you hear things like that?
Yeah. But there is definitely a silk scarf connected here within this connection as well, Namira. So like I said, whether one of them owned this silk scarf or maybe they gifted it to somebody, but it has significance to it. So it was important to them to bring it through. So whether they gifted it to you, gifted it to Mum, yeah, she said, yes, I understand. But it could be, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it will sit somewhere.
It will, yeah. Somebody will know about it, Namira.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they don't bring these things through just for them not to be taken somewhere. And sometimes I often say, like, when we give information and the person that we're talking to can't take a particular piece of information, I've always believed that is to prompt a conversation with other family members about the person that's passed over, because it becomes so much more than just, did Dad ever gift Mum a scarf? Because then you kind of engage in more than just that conversation. You start talking about happy memories, and then that enables them to draw closer to you. Do you kind of understand what we mean?
Even that itself is enough to spark a conversation about them, because in doing so you invoke that spark of energy associated to them, and it draws them near. And the trouble is, because they went in such sad circumstances, it might be difficult to talk about them in that way. However, try and remember the good times and don't focus on the bad times.
Yeah, very much so.
She says, "Yes, you're so right."
Yeah.
Thank you, Namira.
Wow. So we've had a few other all these wonderful names that have popped up. So good evening, Brenda. Good evening, David. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Bernadette. Good evening, everybody. I think, unfortunately, we have lost Facebook.
What does that do?
It's no good doing that, is it, really? Yeah, we've been disconnected from Facebook. So YouTube, you've got us all to yourselves this evening.
What have you done to get us disconnected from? Have we been booted off Facebook?
Yeah, like, oh no, not these two again.
We can't do with these two.
I don't know, but
No.
you know, it's a sign.
Yeah.
As we say, you've got to look out for the signs in life. It's a sign.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Subscribed. Am I allowed? Sorry, because you're hiding behind the heart.
How can you move the heart?
You can't, because it's like a.
Oh, I see.
Am I allowed to ask questions? Absolutely.
Ask anything. Yeah.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
In fact, we invite anybody. If anybody has a spiritual
It was nice
question,
to see Foggy stroke Jennifer talk to David and say hello, and then
that's amazing.
Yeah, please
it's
do.
The sort of thing.
But be nice with each other. That's the main thing. Nothing horrible. Okay. What's the question then?
I think when it comes up above the heart, it says I have a podcast. I mostly hang on YouTube. Facebook is changing too fast. Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Honestly, Bernadette, I mean, like, you know, our followers over on Facebook, because that's where we started. A few years ago, we started over on Facebook, and I've been moaning about it for some time, haven't I? But they just make it so incredibly difficult to connect with people.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why. It's meant to be social media. Are we not meant to be social with each other? And yet they put barrier after barrier after barrier, and it just, yeah.
So what's your podcast about, Bernadette?
Yeah, I'd love to know what you're...
Carl.
Sorry.
Sorry, Carl, we forgot about you. Is it Carl or
I think it's Cal, but I could be wrong.
Can we move that down to see the comments at the beginning?
Cal was asking about a connection between, because Cal was actually called something else.
Yeah. What was? I can't read that.
Hold on. So Cal is called Angelique.
Okay.
And Angelique is asking about a connection with Robert. He is alive.
Okay.
I'm wondering if you guys see anything coming up for us, any possibilities, messages about what you see around the nature of our connection and what's to come or has been. Any helps?
Hi there. Still that's what we're just going over. Yeah.
Yeah.
This live just appeared for me, so here I am.
Oh, did it?
Welcome, David.
That's good.
Thank you for joining us. Carl, right. So you want to know a link between you and Robert. Robert. Oh, okay. Was it so? They work really quickly, so try and bear with me, Carl. Carl, sorry.
Could be saying it wrong.
Yeah. Snakes in the grass. Okay, so the first thing I see is snakes in the grass. The trouble with that is when you start hearing voices, as in like past comments from other people, it can start twisting around and start changing its dynamics of the original maybe setup. So people that might be nice to you then turn on you. You know, think of a viper's bite. You know, something that isn't necessarily a positive thing, because although it's like, you know, the snake in the grass, it slowly creeps up on you, and before you know it, these things are happening around you. So that's where a thing in the past has happened. That's either going to be with you, Carl. And while we're talking, Carl, please respond as we talk. Okay, so
should we call them Angelique?
Angelique.
Would that be easier?
Be a lot easier than Carl. Yeah. Angelique. Yeah. So there's this thing about past people. So it's either in past in you, as in your past, or that is then therefore kind of holding you back a little bit. There's like a bit of a brick wall where you can walk so far and then you feel like your barriers are up, and then actually at the end of the day there's this fear connecting to moving forward in some form of scenario. And that might be you hold it in your subconscious, it might be that you're fully aware of it, I don't know, but there is this brick wall that is lying in front of you. The trouble is it's about 3 foot high at the minute, and to me that indicates, you know, the further you go along, the brick walls are going up quicker and quicker. Again, it's difficult to ascertain where we're going with this, but I'm just going with what is being given. Again, respond as much as you can when we're talking to you. That really helps. I don't know where you've gone. Angelique. Stroke Carl. My voice is going as well. I do understand this, Lee. Why is this not popping up on here quicker? I do understand, Lee, because I feel clear, but then trying to understand relationships because of trust. Yes, that's where the fear sits within yourself. The only thing you're going to get from relationships, in my humble opinion, shall I say, from what I understand and what I've learned in this type of work, you have to work through your fear. You have to work it. You have to face it full on. And with all its positives and negatives and all the rest of it, you've still got to walk through it, because you can't be in a relationship with people when you're fearing that type of connection. Okay. You're fearing trust. Well, trust is about yourself. Do you trust yourself? What is it within? So start asking yourself these questions. What is it within you that you feel you can't be trusted to do? What do you click? So we get an energetic click as well that works with us when we're working. So we know we're on the right topic of conversation here. The trouble is, these layers of information or experiences that we've had build up on us like brick walls, wall after wall after wall. It's our job as people to try and sort of flush them out of our system by working through them, by starting to be honest, by starting to be, or showing the world how truthful you are. Yes, people can hurt you, and they're all life experiences, and people will give you all sorts of advice about, oh, well, you let them in, they hurt you, they upset you, it's your fault, you let them in too close. You've got to let someone in so you can experience what the positives are, and not just, the fearful side of life. But by working through the negatives, working through the trust issues, working through those things, you'll start to shift your conscious thinking to a positive state. I also want to bring a C name to you. It's Curlica. So someone around you, a C name, and I'm moving forward now to April next year as well. So it almost feels a little bit like Carl. Not K not your name, Carl, it's KH, as you've written it down, but Carl with a Curlica. So there's someone around you. I do feel it, obviously, it's a male, obviously, with a name like that. But this could simply just be someone who helps you, just be someone who moves into your energy field and helps you. But there is talk of April next year. April next year is going to be a bit of a moving point for you. So things will start to shift for you energetically. I'm not entirely sure if the sense of something changing around you where you're doing some work. I don't know if you're working on yourself right now and starting to do some internal dialogue, some internal work on you, but this is what is being shown to me. So whether you tell people you're doing this or subconsciously you're doing it on yourself and you're not telling people, but there's this essence of working on your own state of mind, shall we say. What was that? What did she say there? I can't read this.
Oh, sorry. Which is where I get stopped. I am good when alone, though, but with others, it gets confusing.
Yeah. Again, confusion is just another state of the mind. Why does it get confusing? What's confusing you? You've got to ask yourself these questions. These questions are things that you can use in your everyday life to help you work through things. You can ask for spirit for help and guidance and all sorts of things, but you have to do the work. They're not just going to give it to you. You have to put the effort in. You have to work through your issues, whether it's trust issues, people getting close to you issues, whatever you call it, whatever way you kind of dress it up as, you have to work through your own stuff. And unfortunately, it's never easy until it starts to become a little bit better, when you start to realize the work you do is starting to pay dividends for yourself.
Do you see Robert as someone who still has a role in my life, or any insight of his energy and some clarity of that in my life? Yes, that makes so much sense.
Okay. They're not showing me any information about more information, what you've already said about Robert. They have moved me forward to April next year. They did mention the name Carl with a C, Curlica, male name. I am not saying this person is going to be in any form like a romantic relationship issue. It could just be someone who comes to you as a friend, or you make connections as a friend. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know what's going to happen. They're not showing me. They're just letting me know little snippets for you. Okay. I don't know if you've got a family. I don't know if you've got children, or if your thoughts are around children or anything like that. but there is an understanding that they're talking to me about family is important. So if you've not started a family, that would make sense. If you're putting off a family for whatever reason until you're ready, that would make sense. Or there are issues around family, but they're talking. I'm being shown about a younger generation, so there is some formal understanding about the younger generation. So that could be to come. I don't know. This is something that I'm trying to work out with you. But the trouble is, as you've said, your barriers go up, and I'm trying to knock them down as we talk to you. Please respond when you can, and as clear as you can.
Ooh, firework.
Firework. Did you all hear that?
Probably not, no.
If we turn this round that way and open the curtains, you'll see fireworks. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know where you've gone, but I'm going to pass you over to Maria.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So Angelique, so when I linked in with you, the first thing that became very evident was the feeling of the weight of the world on your shoulders. Like it has almost become a physical pain. And there's this feeling of the weight of responsibility on your shoulders, or that in recent events, extra responsibility has now been placed on your shoulders. Would you understand that?
I'm trying to read.
Oh, okay. It's distracting. So they were talking to me about sometimes in life.
Oh, yes, I do.
Huh?
She says, oh, yes, I do.
Oh, okay. So I've lost my train of thought now. Bring it back.
You said sometimes in life.
Sometimes in life, what we do is project how we're feeling onto the outside world. And we do this because it's so much easier than internalizing or dealing with how we feel inside. And what they're asking is that you have time, almost like a time of reflection, where you can just kind of cut off from outside influences a bit and have time to sit down. And it's almost like, I want you to focus back on the things that you had goals in life for, like, you know, like your heart's desire, like, oh, if I was in this situation, I would want to be doing this and I want to be doing that, and kind of bringing back that essence of what it is that Angelique needs in her life, rather than focusing on, just for example, Robert. Let's bring it back to Angelique and what Angelique wants and needs, separate from other people's needs in life. Would you understand a dog in spirit as well, and Angelique? I don't even know what breed it is. I'm not very good with breeds.
Well, you pointed up there and I looked.
Yeah, it's just up there, look. If you look really closely.
Something good, I wonder.
I don't know. It's like short.
I think you nailed it. I have my dog in spirit.
You do. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, not amazing, and that's it. I mean, amazing that you can understand this.
She has 3 dogs close that I passed.
Okay. Yeah. Were you the sort of person, or was there a situation where there was a hat placed on one of these dogs? You know, like, I know some people like to put jumpers on their dogs, and sometimes we do, you know, like when you do like those, you can do those, I don't know, like Christmas Day photos or something, and sometimes like people put like a little hat on it. Would you just like understand why? Maybe not an outfit. Almost looks like a top hat. Maybe this is top dog.
Maybe it is an elf.
It's not an elf. Trust me, it's not an elf. I don't know if any of that makes sense to you, Angelique. Either we've dressed a dog up and it's got a hat on, or this dog sees itself as top dog because it's got this top hat on. Would that make sense?
I don't know what happens. Does it just go slow all of a sudden?
I really don't know.
There's a burst of people that just...
not that I remember, but someone did. Maybe it's his person. Yeah, hence why I kind of thought, I wonder if he felt like he was top dog. And that's why he's kind of showing himself all dressed up in a top hat. Like, yeah, look at me.
Thinking you're all top dog.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're talking about the month of June. So when this feels like birthday, anniversary, or anniversary of passings, it kind of feels like mid-June time. So I kind of feel like it's around the 21st. So if you think around like mid-June area for birthdays, anniversaries, or anniversaries of passings. And somebody's talking about a chain, and Angelique, like a necklace. They're talking about a chain. Nothing in mind. Okay. Might need to think on it. I can't remember all my family's birthdays and passing, so.
No?
No. Do you?
What?
Do you remember all your family's birthdays? And
no. I said okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you said no.
No. I said okay.
Okay. Okay. Are we moving on?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Carl /
I think Joe Rippers let us know that Facebook is definitely gone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
We'll have a look at that at some point. Thanks, Joe.
No, we won't. I'm joking. Sorry.
Bernadette.
My podcast is about healing and community. It's called the Unleashing Potentials podcast. I interview people from all walks of life. I've had mediums on the podcast. My question is, what does Spirit think about Kayla and I? The friendship didn't work out, but we are in the same community and keeps running into each other.
Personally, I wouldn't worry what Spirit think about that. It's neither here nor there at the end of the day. Let's talk about egos. In the sense that you were in the same community, and in the sense that, yes, you will clash with other participants in a similar environment, which is perfectly fine. They're going to have their view on life, their opinion, and therefore that's perfectly fine. You are going to have your view on life and your direction, which is perfectly fine. But let's talk about it as in maybe not so much what Spirit think about it. Let's talk about what you think about it, because I don't want to keep blaming and putting things back onto Spirit's fault or Spirit's version of things. You feel trapped. Yeah, maybe you do, but that's a great thing to have, because it means you now have an understanding of what you're experiencing, and then therefore you can plan your escape, as opposed to, I've got no direction, I don't understand what's happening, and this is just where I'm at. But the point is, let's work out through, because I believe, you believe, we've worked through this many, many times with people, that when we get people come into our lives, they are there to play a role, almost like a piece on a chessboard. Yeah. They are playing a role in your life, and that role for them is segmented for you to then have a learning experience from that person. Now, we've mentioned in the past, some of these people that turn up in our life can be our soul partners, they can be twin flames, they can be all sorts. Not just friends, but equally, past connections to people, etc. And they sign in that understanding that I'm here to test you because you want to be tested. You want to be put into a situation where you can move forward and fight through your own inhibitions about what it is that's going on in your life. all the things that get dredged up through this feeling of feeling trapped, look through your life and say to yourself, where in my life, and is this a reoccurring theme, do I feel trapped? Did I feel trapped at home? Did I feel trapped at school? Did I feel trapped when I left school, university, college, relationships?
Yeah.
And how did you figure it out? Did it just crash and burn? You never worked it out and it was just a complete mess, but you somehow managed to work it through. Every scenario, every situation, there is always a reason, and we try and focus on the positive of that reason as to what they're there for. They may simply there to be 5 seconds, 5 minutes,
5 months, 5 years,
50 years in your life. I don't have friends. I've tried over and over to see the best in people, but that I call friends. Just keep myself to myself. Yes, so what you're saying is effectively you withdrew from everybody. Why have you withdrew?
I was going to say that almost is like the equivalent of, we could call it protective, but I'm also going to kind of call it out a little bit and say you're now trapping your own self within your own little bubble now. So,
because you then feel that's your safe zone.
Yeah.
You've created your own safe zone, but inadvertently
you've created your own prison.
You've withdrew from people around you in a like-minded environment. You know, we aren't going to be the right answer for you. We hopefully are. But the point is we are open to the fact that we could be or we couldn't be.
Yeah.
We don't know yet because we've only just met you this evening. The point is to have an understanding, to have a growth of understanding about what life is throwing you. And if you can work through these simple little things that we're talking about, they hurt me, I'm healing from trauma from my childhood and a lifetime. Exactly. So this is a great opportunity for you to address these. It's no good saying, I'm healing from trauma from my lifetime and do nothing about it. And you may have done certain things to understand it and work through it, but you're still having trauma in this life. Even now.
Yeah. That's the bit I would focus on.
Yeah.
You know, we both kind of feel like all of us have kind of had many lifetimes on this planet.
Yeah.
But our other lifetimes were then, you know, we're living now in the present. So it's this lifetime, this here and now is the aspect of your life that you need to be concentrating on. I'm aware I've had past lives, but I don't focus on those because I'm not there anymore. I'm here. This is the life that I'm living. This is the life that I'm actually learning from, and you know, I'm growing from. You know, don't forget these people. They bring us these challenges that helps us learn and therefore helps us grow spiritually. That's the important bit. And I think it's just recognizing, isn't it? Like we're saying, what is that lesson? What is that person trying to teach you here? What can you learn from this experience? And don't just let it be, well, I'll just shut people out. I just won't, because that is not a growth response. If that makes sense, Bernadette.
Yeah. She says, I am talking about it through my podcast and helping others. I paint, I release and heal through colours. All the past live versions I've seen of myself, I was dying.
But with all due respect,
we've all been through past lives and died.
We all have to die in every life that we reincarnate in. None of us are going to live for forever
in one life.
In one life, you know. We've said many times that we don't believe this is our true existence. If you kind of think of, think about being like, how we see it as being like you're asleep at night and you're dreaming, and we see that as the dream world. That's not the real world. That's the thing that our mind makes up in our heads to try and make sense of here. And what we believe is actually the truth of it is the other way around.
Yeah.
This is the dream world. Our true home, our true life is actually the spirit world. We're all spirit, we're all energy, we're all light, and we're just here as a learner. It's like a massive school. Think of it as a school day. Every day is a school day.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's all Earth is.
Yeah.
It's just one big school,
one
big high school, you know, and it's the biggest and the best in the whole universe. That's
it's the hardest as well.
It is the hardest because it brings up so much for us to work through and learn from.
And it's heavy sometimes.
But we have to learn to split things down to bite-size abilities to understand segments of our lives. And again, with all due respect, not trying to say we're focusing on the past lives that we've lived, but let's focus on this life. The things that have happened in this life are for you to experience now. You've chosen to experience these experiences, good or bad, indifferent, whatever you want to call it. These experiences are designed to help push you forward. But if you're the obstacle, because you can't see what those experiences are trying to show you, you then become the problem. And I don't mean that horribly, but until we get to a level of understanding through work, through growth, through learning and understanding and being able to communicate and talk through people, those lessons will still become really, really hard until to a point when something just clicks. You get that aha moment, that sort of resonates. You go, I get this. I understand what you're talking about now. This makes so much sense. And then slowly but surely, you can start to kind of segment parts of your life and go, well, this relationship didn't end very well because XYZ happened. But guess what? The next relationship, XYZ appeared again, for argument's sake. And if there's a repetitive theme happening in your life, focus on that, because that's your key indicator to say, this is where I need to look.
It's your breadcrumbs. It's your Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbs that life is leaving you.
Exactly. Your higher self is leaving you the breadcrumbs. Your conscious brain here is kind of going, hang on a minute, what is going on with these breadcrumbs? Do I eat them, trip them up, throw them at people, fall out with people that we meet online, through groups, whatever? People are going to hit a resonance with you, because if you've closed off to the world, but you join a community online, guess who's going to come for you? People that you may have met in a physical world, as in like now with friends outside groups, but because you've pulled away from that, you've created this online world. Well, there's going to be an online world where you get people coming on and they're going to say, well, I clash with you on this and I clash with you on that. We say, brilliant, because what that does is it reflects it back to you. Don't argue with them. Listen, start to learn and say, okay, that person said this, so it must mean something internally for me to work on. And then, what is it showing me? What can I work through? How can I help myself become the better part of myself? Obviously, being kind to yourself, not being horrible or nasty to yourself. Oh, you didn't say this properly and you upset them and you shouldn't have done this. We're not here to hurt anybody, but we're not here to sort of be too gentle enough that you can't work out your experiences. You've got to put yourself forward. You've got to put yourself first and say, this person's shown something back to me, because you know what, I've kind of peed them off a little bit and therefore they're coming back at me and I don't know why I've upset them, but it's coming back to me. Take that, work on it, ignore them, because at some point they will not focus in your own world anymore. They will drift apart, they will drift and they will leave you. Do you know why they will leave you? Because the sooner the moment you understand what the issue is or the problem within yourself, the universe says, I'm not using this person as a ploy now on a chessboard to affect you. You've understood that little part of the message. That person then can leave your life, rotate out of your circle of atmosphere, if you like. And yes, they might still be in this form of work that we do, but they'll drift off and do something else. Or their energies will change towards you and they might become a little bit nicer, a little bit more tolerant of each other.
Happen many a time.
And they go away and leave you on your own because you've worked through something. The moment you dropped it, bump, you've worked it through and you can let it go. That is what I believe true spiritual work is about. Working on yourself, your inner self, coming from your higher self and working out your messages within this life. I think that's about right, don't you?
I think we've got that covered.
We got that covered.
Yeah.
Does that help you, Bernadette, at all?
She does agree. So she was commenting all the way.
Oh, I didn't see. Sorry.
No. She says, I am talking about it through my podcast and helping others. I paint, I release and heal through colours. All the past life visions I've seen myself, I was dying. I think we read that a little while ago. I definitely agree. Makes sense. I definitely agree with you. Love how raw and honest you are. Thank you. Agree. Yes, it does help.
Right. Good luck with your podcast.
Yeah.
You know, we're always here to help, but understand it's our view. It's just an opinion.
Yes.
That's how we've come to understand it. Meant to simplify it. We're not forcing this on anyone. It's just our view.
No.
But if you could take something really positive out of this, which is what we're trying to suggest here, and go away and work on yourself, you will then unleash so much within yourself. Yeah. It will help you in your own life. And the moment you do that, you'll go, oh my God, that was amazing. I've got something else I need to work on now. Yeah. And something else will rise up for you, because you know what? Life never ends. It keeps turning. So new things will keep showing up for you. Things that you thought you dealt with, things that you thought were cleared the desk of, got rid of, and I'm okay. No, you're not. No. Something else will cycle through your life and kick dust in your face, and you'll be back on the floor again. What do? Dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and get going, working on yourself again. So that's kind of what we do.
Yeah. I would just like to say, like, regardless if you're listening to Lee and myself, or you're listening to other podcasts, YouTube videos, other spiritual people, it doesn't matter who it is that you're listening to. We've always said, like, use your internal intuition. If whatever somebody's saying, does that sit right with you, then yes, you can take that bit with you. If it doesn't, then you don't have to take that. You know, you can agree with bits of so it happens to me all the time, because you know, I kind of go away and listen to spiritual stuff myself, and I'll listen to somebody talk and I go, oh yeah, no, but actually, I can see that sits right in me. And then the next sentence, they might say something, and I think, no, that to me, that doesn't feel right.
No.
And we kind of apply that to our show as well. For anybody that's listening, you don't have to take everything that we say, but anything that you can, and it makes sense, and you think, actually, no.
Take what's relevant.
Absolutely, always,
take what
regardless
feels right.
of who it is. Yeah.
Where are you guys located? I'm in Canada.
We're in the UK.
Wow. Yeah, we're UK. That's United Kingdom, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
But, I think it's important to be able to talk about stuff in a safe environment like this.
Yes.
Which is what we hope to provide here for people that wish to talk and open up and discuss various topics. And again, it's kind of like a pinch of salt thing, isn't it? Like you've just mentioned, you hit the nail on the head there. It literally is, take what is relevant, what means something, what hits home.
And if it doesn't, leave it there.
Yeah, because it's not supposed to serve you at that time. It's not supposed to help you at that time. The other things that were mentioned, the other things that hit home, that's what's supposed to help you at that time.
Yeah.
And you've got to kind of see the wood for the trees for that. I've interviewed many
amazing souls from the UK. Oh. We're a special lot.
Yes, we are very special. But yeah.
Sorry, I'm making the right hash of that.
I can't hardly read these down here.
I don't read them down there.
I know, but they're quicker down there than they're up there. But I can't see the rest of the thread on there. Yes. Okay. Is there anyone else out there who is listening and stayed with us for long enough? Do you want a reading? Do you wish to talk to us about anything? And by the way, Bernadette, thank you for talking to us. It's been really appreciated.
Jareth says you definitely are. I think she means special.
Yeah, I see what you did there, Joe.
I love the accents. They teach me new words. I'll teach you a whole new language in my accent.
Yeah.
Bernadette.
Yeah, it's quite...
It's eclectic.
Yeah, that's one
Even
word.
by UK standards, it's quite eclectic.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad she's enjoyed that. That's helped, yeah.
David Spencer, I'd love a reading, if that's okay.
Yeah, do you a reading?
David.
What are you... Whoa, that's funny, isn't it? Ooh. What are you interested in, David? And I don't know why, but that's come straight in. It's as if someone would have shouted at you when you were younger. Oh, it's a bit scary. It almost feels a bit like, as if you're asking for a direction. And someone say, well, what are you interested in? And you go, I feel like I've been put on the spot. That's the first thing that I want to say to you, David. Namira lives in the Netherlands.
Wow. I think that's going to say interview people from Australia. Time zones are wild.
Yeah.
We just don't even go there, do we? No. The opening of our show used to be good evening, good afternoon, good morning, because we didn't have a clue
what time
it was anywhere in the world other than here. So
I've got my right ear is kind of itching, but I feel like I'm holding, like, when people do music and they've got like one earpiece in here, and then the other earpiece is not actually in their ear. Would that mean anything to you, David? Do you do anything with electronics? Do you do anything with like music or sounding or listening to things? But it's this thing where you got one ear in, one ear out. Either that, it kind of. I'll wait till what he says, because he seems quite respondent.
He does, David, to be fair, which is appreciated. I'm an engineer.
Where does it say that?
Don't know.
That's what I mean. I'm an engineer, so always learning. Okay, because I feel there's a gentleman around you. Okay, and I've got my headpiece in. But do you know when you've got your I don't know what you call it, your headphone? But sometimes there's something like that, like an itch. But when you do that and it's not really there, it feels like there's a person who's kind of like twiddling your hair for you from spirit. And I do feel that this is a gentleman, I want to say a mild gentleman, a mild-mannered gentleman. That's how he's coming across. He's kind of got a centre sort of grey and white hair. Not white, not that white, but mainly grey. And it's kind of parted to one side. But he's got this great sense of humour. He's almost sort of saying, I'm going to try and mess with you as much as I can, just because, do you know what, I can.
I think the hair thing, he said that's a constant.
Oh, okay. Well, I think he wants your recognition. I think he wants you to know he's with you. So if it's not someone who is like a father figure, because the way in which he's describing himself is an older gentleman, that's when I feel he's that older type gentleman. He must be someone either you know or worked on, but he is kind of like that generation above you. That's how it's coming across. So there's a step of generation above you, and I don't think he's here. I know he's not here, sorry. I feel he passed, but he's got this great sense of humour.
I'm now filling with energies.
Yeah, kind of like buzzing a little bit. And I feel like you're sensitive to energies around you, but you kind of maybe struggle a bit with where it sits and who it's from, and you're not quite sure, which is why I think you've got a little bit of an intrigue into this type of stuff, this type of work. And what's that thing where you go into houses, that spooky house, and you've got that electronic thing?
Oh, like the voice phenomenon, EVP.
EVP. Have you got anything to do with EVP, David? Do you have any interest, like picking up voices from spirit on that type of electronic equipment?
He said I am very sensitive to energies.
Yeah. I feel like someone is either wanting to speak into a box of some sort, or at least maybe you've got equipment that can pick stuff up around you in your home. Maybe you've had ideas or thoughts about stepping out into something like joining a group that would go on I hate to say the word, ghost hunt. That type of, we call it that these days, don't we? But actually, you only got to sit in your own home to call them in. You know what I mean? Unless you are looking for something specific.
I was going to say, I think sometimes we can overcomplicate these things.
We do,
and it really isn't that technical or difficult.
I was looking into Spirit Box last week. Okay, fantastic. So that for me is recognition to let you know that Spirit are working with you and are around you and giving you evidence via me and Maria this evening to help give that information back to you. So the idea is when they're working close to you, they know you have a certain, I want to say, skill set. Mm-hmm. And no, you're not Liam Neeson from Taken. I have a certain set of skills, but you do.
No, let's not go there.
Yeah, I will find you. No, you won't. But it's almost like there's a certain level of skills that you've got, and I think they want to push you a little bit more. If you had like your work time and then you moved that and then you had your own private time, like your leisure time, shall we say, to do whatever you want to do, I feel this gentleman wants to work more with you. I also have is it transistor radio or some form of radio? This gentleman, if it is your granddad that we're talking about, who I've described to you, this gentleman would have had a stereo. He might have, I want to say the word dissected it, where you pull it apart and you can look internally of like the chipboards inside or something like that.
He's saying my granddad for sure. I'm stuck between this life and my spiritual side.
Okay, so that is just a perspective that you're stuck on. Why not have them two work in parallel?
Absolutely.
Because that's how they kind of really should do. They kind of should work in parallel. And I do believe that he's trying to say to you, you know, if you advance in the world of the spirit using your sensitive sort of energies, but also your skill set.
He made TVs back in the day.
He made TVs. Well, I've got a transistor radio. That's the word I want to use. So he would have had the information about how to take it apart, look inside it, figure it out, and put it back together again.
The frequencies and energies. I'm wondering also if that's why he's bringing that through for David, because
tuning in.
Yes. And if you're interested in the voice phenomena, you kind of need that understanding of frequencies like radio waves and that to tune in.
And all spirit connection is allowing your own energies to tune in to the dial that the spirit guides, family, etc.
It is literally like tuning in the radio, isn't
Once
it?
You've got that connection, you're broadcasting to them and they're broadcasting to you. So that's kind of where it is. All my life, I was looking for a lead to plug into an old radio this morning. Yeah, they know. They're around you. They're trying to go, do you know what? We stood there watching you going, no, it ain't in that box, mate. You ain't in there. Do you know why? Because you forgot where you put it, but we know where it is. You know, it's that type of comic or like you can have a laugh and a joke with this gentleman. I feel he would. I'm also pulling up an aerial. What does an extension of an aerial mean? Better connection, getting a stronger connection. So I feel he wants to improve your skill set, not just in this spiritual realm, but in the what?
He said I still never found it. Ask him for help.
Ask him for help by guiding
it. Yeah, just say, come on, guys, look, I need this.
Yeah.
Can you please help me?
Shut your eyes in a room and get a feel for what area you need to look into. Is it under the stairs? Is it under the kitchen? Is it upstairs? Ask those questions and get your sensitivity working, because you need to work your sensitivity. I need to go back to the extension of that aerial. That aerial is about your connection to your spirit guides, your spirit family that are wanting to work with you. And I want to say they want to work both on your engineering side and improve that. So there must be new learnings coming in for you to extend that possibility of what you currently know to what you're going to be doing. So there's new learnings to happen, but also your connection to spirit needs to happen. You need to start working on yourself more in terms of how to connect. Meditate's the first thing. Simple breath work is an ideal starting point, you know, and getting that built-in dialogue with yourself that you can tune in your own intuition and be sensitive to what your energies are around you so you can connect to them more easily. Does that make sense to you, David? I do love this gentleman. He's got such a calming way about himself. He likes to laugh and a giggle, but he's also like, I want a cup of tea, like a proper cup of tea. Like a Yorkshire tea or something.
Said you've made my day. I'll read you the rest in a minute when
it pops up.
It comes up from you've made my day. I think my issue is I can't shut my inner voice. I've tried meditation, but I struggle. Completely understand.
Normal, isn't it?
Yeah. And do you know when we kind of first started working together, I had very similar issues with meditation, and it's just something for you to try, because you know different things work for different people. But the thing that helped me focus my mind, and I still need to tap into it sometimes if you've had one of those days, I might need a little extra help, is literally following your breath. You know, when you sat down, you close your eyes and you're doing the deep breathing sequence to help start relaxing you. I find what focused my mind is if you literally mentally follow that breath. So when you do in through the nose, like you're visually watching it go down through the nose, down through the throat, into the chest, into the diaphragm, open it up, and then follow it back out again. So when you do the breath out, just follow it, watch it come up, back out. And if you just constantly follow your breath in and out visually, mentally, it's really difficult to let the clutter and the voices from the other parts of your mind kind of interfere with that.
It's a great way of calming your mind down.
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
We should suggest you start with that, David.
Just give it a try. Like I said, it might not be something that works for you, but it's certainly worth a try. It's always helped me.
I have to say, I mean, we are nearly out of time.
Yeah.
David, Bernadette, new people, Nimia. Nimira. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. We are here every Sunday and Wednesday evening, 7:30 UK time till roughly about now.
Yeah.
Like and share us, or at least subscribe to us if you haven't already.
Hit the notification bell.
Thank you.
YouTube will instantly notify you as soon as we come on live if you do that.
Yeah, and hopefully we will see you all again very soon.
Will, yeah.
We are so appreciative of you supporting us and joining us this evening. It has been an amazing evening.
Thank you.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's been lovely. Thanks, guys.
Brilliant. We hope you do. And everyone else, same to you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your week. We are now signing off. We're going to go and have a cup of tea with Tom. All right? That's David's granddad.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom.
Have a great one. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Can't see that.
End.